So Americans are facing a coup as of this morning, as of October 1st, and confirmed this morning. It's happened, and we have almost no time.
Beginning in October, the Army plans to station an active unit inside the United States for the first time to serve as an on-call federal response in times of emergency. The paper says the Army unit may be called upon to help with civil unrest and crowd control. The soldiers are learning to use so-called non-lethal weapons designed to subdue unruly or dangerous individuals and crowds.
October 1st, the coup took place. October 1st, 2008, the coup in America took place. So we have a small window to act, but we have to realize we have to speed up our reflexes because we're in police state time, we're in coup time. I mean, we have to think like Pakistanis, and we're in an emergency.
What it says that in any incident where there is extraordinary disruption of a whole range of things, including our economy, the president can declare a catastrophic emergency. Well, we're having these huge disturbances in our economy. President Bush could today pick up that National Security Directive 51 and say, we're in a catastrophic emergency, I'm going to declare martial law, and I'm going to use this combat brigade to enforce it.
The only way they can pass this bill is by creating and sustaining a panic atmosphere. That atmosphere is not justified. Many of us were told in private conversations that if we voted against this bill on Monday, that the sky would fall, the market would drop 2,000 or 3,000 points the first day, another couple thousand the second day, and a few members were even told that there would be martial law in America if we voted no.
Now we're down 738-42. Now, in percentage terms, you have a whole different argument. But clearly, this defeat in the House of Representatives today of this so-called bailout package was the shot heard round the world.
Mr. Speaker, I also come to the floor today to talk about this $700 billion bill that's in front of us. I use the term bill advisedly because we have seen no bill. We are here debating talking points on perhaps what is one of the largest fundamental change in our nation's financial system in its history. Mr. Speaker, I have been thrown out of more meetings in this Capitol in the last 24 hours than I ever thought possible as a duly elected representative of 820,000 citizens of North Texas. Mr. Speaker, I understand we're under martial law as declared by the Speaker last night.
It is surreal. You never expect to do this in your own country.
Chris Montgomery says he'd rather be in Iraq than patrolling American neighborhoods.
Walking up and down these streets, you don't want to think about the stuff that you're going to have to do. Somebody pops around the corner.
Be shooting in America.
Yeah.
And it would allow this secretary and his successors to act with utter and absolute impunity, without review by any agency or a court of law. After reading this proposal, I can only conclude that it is not just our economy that is at risk, but our Constitution as well.
My understanding is that the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution specifies that you must have probable cause to be able to do a search that does not violate an American's right against unlawful searches and seizures.
Actually, the Fourth Amendment actually protects all of us against unreasonable search and seizure.
But
that's what it says.
The measure is probable cause, I believe.
The amendment says unreasonable search and seizure.
But does it not say probable?
No.
I, George Walker Bush,
do solemnly swear
that
I will faithfully execute
the office of President of the United States,
and will to the best of my ability preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Kill me! Spencer.